Hey, hey, hey! It's your favorite remote work enthusiast, Delilah. I hope everybody's having a marvelous Monday. And if it's not marvelous so far, hopefully this lead will help improve your day some. Now, I have a hot lead for a contact tracing job, and they are hiring multiple people for this role. And I've been asked a lot about contact tracing. I'm not sure if that's something that everybody wants to do or some folks, I don't know. But because I've specifically been requested to share when I came across this lead, I wanted to make sure I shared it. So before we get into all the details, let's first take care of business. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and tap that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of these hot work from home opportunities. I share these leads every single weekday, and you have to really be one of the first folks to come over and watch so that you don't miss out, because once those applications are in, these leads close, and I'd hate for you to miss out. So make sure you take care of that, tap that bell, and once you do, we'll be ready to jump in. Okay, so the company that I am sharing is called Maximus. And this company has, I guess, some sort of like connection with the government, because it says Maximus helps government serve the people at the national, state, and local level. We transform public policy into programs that change lives. For more than 45 years, we have partnered with state, federal, and local governments to provide communities with critical health and human service programs. So that's what they're about. They're like a staffing outsourcing company, and there's over 10,000 employees. Now, I'm kind of familiar, or pretty familiar, with this model, and it's something that I've personally been curious about. I don't want to get too far into it, but I feel like a lot of government jobs rely on contractors like this to fill their roles, and they don't like do very much internal hiring. But that's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother day. So we're going to get into the lead right now. I just wanted to show you their homepage. Now, this is for their contact tracer position. And according to their Glassdoor, it's going to pay somewhere between $18 and $25 per hour. And there was actually more salary submitted for the $20 per hour pay point. So that's likely what you could expect to make. But you know me, I want to give you the lowest that I find, and also, if it's reasonable, some of the higher end, and you could make up to $25 per hour in this role. Now, this is a long lead, so I'm going to tell you the qualifications just so you can go ahead and know that. So it says strong verbal and written communication skills, including active listening, emotional intelligence, ability to interact in a non-judgmental manner with culturally diverse populations and persons experiencing a wide range of social conditions, critical thinking and problem-solving skills, and the ability to use sound judgment in responding to client issues and concerns, must be able to read, write, speak, and comprehend English, ability to adapt to changing environments and receive constructive feedback, ability to use discretion, maintain confidentiality and ethical conduct, ability to work effectively with all levels of staff, establishing and maintaining collaborative professional relationships, strong time management skill, organization, prioritization, multitasking, proficiency with use of computers, desktop, laptop, tablet, second or multiple languages preferred, but remember, preferred doesn't mean required, specifically Spanish. So that's a nice to have. So those are the qualifications. And then as far as like the requirements you have to hit, it says must have a high school diploma or GED, at least 6 months of experience in an outbound or inbound call center, clinical experience preferred, but not required, associate's degree or 2 years of experience in an outbound clinical call center preferred, but not required, and experience conducting telephone-based customer service or in-person interview, data collection, and data entry are preferred, but not required. So the only hard requirement that they mention is this part right here. And of course, your diploma. Those are the two hard requirements. months. So as long as you've got 6 months of experience in a call center type setting, either, you were working in customer service making calls or taking calls, then you're good to go. So I'm going to start from the beginning, and I already read the qualifications for you to know if you would meet those. And then as far as the duties go, you can decide if this is for you. So it says essential job duties: initiate prompt communication with people identified to have had contact with an individual who tested positive for COVID-19, contacts through text, phone calls, email, and other communication platforms as necessary. Employ dynamic communication and interpersonal skills, cultural competency, sensitivity, tactful language, and empathetic interviewing skills to build rapport and maintain trust with patients of varied backgrounds. Verify the contact's identity during initial communications and prior to disclosing confidential information. Assure confidentiality and carry out efforts to locate and communicate with clients in a manner that preserves the confidentiality and privacy of all involved. Notify the contact of their exposure to COVID-19, following all scripts and procedures. Conduct notification of exposure in a manner that maintains the confidentiality of person who is diagnosed with COVID-19 and ensures that the identity of the patient is not disclosed. Obtain and document relevant information, including contact demographics, underlying medical conditions, and other risk factors. Conduct follow-up contacts to assess signs, symptoms as required. Facilitate referrals for testing and medical evaluation for clients who become symptomatic. Utilize a computer, tablet, and/or cell phone with appropriate access to required applications, databases, and/or web-based platforms daily. Document pertinent information in COVID-19 contact tracing forms and conduct data entry into systems while adhering to protocols for completeness, timeliness, and frequency. Participate in requisite trainings, regular program meetings, and quality monitoring improvement activities in order to ensure and enhance the quality of contact notification activities and program outcomes. Maintain patient confidentiality and ensure that all information is collected in concordance with data privacy and confidentiality standards. Facilitate translation services for non-English speaking callers according to procedures. Meet quality assurance and other key performance metrics. Responsible for adhering to established safety standards. Perform other duties as assigned by management. And I already read through the qualifications and the education and experience requirements. The other requirements state: must be able to work from home and comply with remote working policies and requirements. Must be able to work alternate schedules and holidays when required. Hours of operation are Sunday through Saturday from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Time, so they're open every day. Prolonged periods of sitting at a desk and working on a computer. And then they do the job summary here. So essential duties and responsibilities: answer incoming calls from consumers, including the general public, prospective enrollees, and people assisting enrollees or acting on their behalf in accordance with all performance standards, policy and procedures, and protocols, including but not limited to the confidentiality and privacy policies. Respond effectively to all forms of inbound and outbound contacts. Track and document all inquiries using the applicable systems. Process new applications for healthcare coverage via the telephone, including building tax, household income, eligibility determinations, interpreting determinations made by the marketplace, and enrollment into health plans. Refer consumers to appropriate entities according to the established guidelines. Process life event changes, demographic updates, disenrollment requests, and special enrollment periods as requested. Facilitate the fulfillment of caller requests for materials via mail, email, or download. Facilitate translation services for non-English speaking callers according to procedures. Escalate calls or issues to the appropriate designated staff for resolution as needed. Attend meetings and trainings as requested and maintain up-to-date knowledge of all programs and systems. Minimum requirements: high school diploma or equivalent with 6 months to 2 years of experience. So that is the entire lead. They talk about the company here. I gave you the synopsis at the very beginning, and then they have their EEO statement here. They do offer benefits, guys. So this is a really great opportunity. And if you like this lead, then I would get my application ASAP. This has been open for a little while now, not too long. I like to give you guys like really, really fresh leads, but I had been seeing this one around and I was like, yeah, I'll share it. Yeah, I will. And you know what made me not originally share it, even though I know y'all want this, is there are some folks who are going to say, Delilah, the COVID thing. And like I said, I don't want to hear it. So go ahead and get your application in ASAP. And don't forget, I have so many free resources available linked in the description box below and in the pinned comment section. So taking you up on all of those things, they will help you with your online job search. And thank you so much for watching. I hope this has been helpful and I will talk to you soon. Bye.